Hey everyone. All right, I did a stream a little bit earlier, and I figured that maybe it kind of came out crappy, and I can do the same exact information in a much shorter time frame. Um, so I deleted that stream as a video. I'm just gonna make a video of this because there's really not a whole lot to go on. There's not really much of a point for me to stream today because I'm just gonna be focusing on stuff that's just like finding sound effects and stuff, and it's really not going to be very entertaining. So, the progress that I made on the game so far is quite simple. I went over feedback um, from yesterday, and I'll go over that real quick. So, on Clem's feedback here, you need to start off an option menu. Okay, I'm working on an option menu hookup right now. Um, the option menu is here. It's actually really cool. If I go into quality menu settings, I could show you the bare bones menu version, and this is like literally like a way to like start the game. Like this could be my title screen kind of a thing. So like it has the settings menu, audio, video, key, game. Like this is really slick, and um, yeah, this is gonna get hooked up. I don't know if I'll be able to hook it up right away, but I need to like hook it up by like the weekend or something like that. But I'm also gonna have to start focusing on packing stuff up and throwing things out so that I can get ready to move next month. With that said, I still have just a little bit of time left to be able to start thinking about sending out um, things to Epic to see if maybe I can get a grant or something like that for this project, or if I can begin maybe looking for ways to get some kind of help, funding or whatever, if I can continue working on this, and I'm gonna start actually kind of pimping the game out. So last night I went through um, a lot of the feedback here. Um, In many cases, the enemies will swarm the player. This is like a level design thing. Auto reload should happen when the weapons fire. Yeah, I went through and I fixed that. That is now working correctly, as suggested in the feedback. It took me a little bit to get it right, but I went. I did like a stream last night that was like 8 hours long, and it had pretty much everything. Alright, so the sound's working. I don't know how loud this is going to end up being for you guys, but um, so like the double barrel shotgun fires, see, it automatically reloads on the last shot fired, and there's like one bug where like with the grenade launcher, if I fire all of the grenades, and then I try to fire right now, it'll like grind. Wait. Sounds a little weird. Other than that, I haven't really figured out how to fix that one yet, but that's the only bug with that at the moment. Now going a little bit further, well, we need weapon switching and the mouse wheel. Once I get the menu hooked up, the quality menu has key bindings on it and stuff like that. Once I get that hooked up, I'm gonna hook this up, and I'll have a mouse wheel like will let you toggle between the weapons that you have equipped. Like it'll go through it. The radius from which you can loot gear should be larger. I fixed this. When you play the game now, or I think I fixed it, but now you don't even have to be looking at the loot bubble anymore. You can just walk up to it, basically. I mean, it's not quite the radius from around the bubble is much larger, and the trace is much larger, so you can actually see. So like, it makes it a lot easier, and then I also made it more responsive. It updates every frame rather than like point 0.1, so you don't have to like stare at the bubble for a second or before you can actually loot it. These changes, if you go to the download link on the last page, like where I put the game up for download, you can actually feel all these changes, like the sound effects, the you can see for yourself. The menu's not hooked up yet though. What else was there? And then there was the you can loot gear in midair. Not anymore. That's fixed. The air control seems low. The movement could use more work. Yeah, well, I mean, the movement always needs work. There's no way around that. I upped the air control to like 1.0. It was like 0.05, if I'm correct. I think, yeah, it was really low value, and I put it to 1.0, and I'm really not feeling a difference. But so I don't know. I'll have to continue messing with that. The door should have bigger opening radius. Done. I did it, and I can't address this because it's pretty much a core design of the game, but I agree with your sentiment. Otherwise, it was great. I found myself wondering, okay, yeah, and that was that. Okay, so I don't need to read that over again, and then I still have not done this yet, but I'm actually thinking about the medkit concept, and kind of just thinking maybe you have just like one regeneration item that you collect, or you gain like Estus flasks or something like that, and it regenerates your ammo. Or maybe you have like a choice between one, or like kind of like they have like the magical Estus flasks or whatever. Like when you use it, it regenerates your armor and your health a certain amount. It's like one item. You don't have like multiple key bindings for different things, and it can also regenerate ammo as well. So like, and it can also, I can also make it so that it like applies like a 5-second debuff where you move slower or something. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it right now, but that's that. So the sounds I got in place. Yeah, this is going to be a much better video because it's going to get everything across much faster. And I also fucked up in the live stream where it said, where I was like talking about the sounds, but nothing was like, I had the fucking sounds muted. Alright, so here's the assault rifle, here's the double barrel shotgun, grenade launcher, just showing off the guns. Heavy weapon would be a minigun. And of course, lightning gun doesn't have any sound. So these three guns here don't have view models, so they're not fully functional. But this is a lightning gun here. Oh, and in pistol, I should probably show the blaster, but I'm all out of ammo on that right now. So like, okay, so the assault, like a lot of the sounds in the muzzle flashes are not really good in my opinion. The pistol kind of came out okay. The assault rifle, it's not awful, but it has like an echo sound to it. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Double barrel came out pretty damn good though. And now feels a lot better when you're firing it. I also addressed another bug where if you let go of the fire button while it's reloading, and then press the fire button again while it's reloading, it would just sit there like not do anything. It doesn't do that anymore. If you're pressing the fire button, you can like kind of like, you know, yeah, it's much more responsive now. So let's see. I'll go through, kill a few things, and then I'm gonna probably end it. So anyway, the moment of truth is coming up pretty soon now. Whether or not I can try and like find grant money with Epic, or if I can find some kind of way to fund, even if it's just Patreon or something like that. I don't know. I mean, I'm not keen on doing a Kickstarter until I have more content. But honestly, once this demo is done, a Kickstarter probably wouldn't be that bad. The only thing is I'm really not confident. I'm really not confident that like I'm gonna be good enough at like doing a Kickstarter campaign. Like, I'm good at making games. I'm not good at promoting. Like, oh well, I'll have to see. Like, these guys kind of just stand there. Oh, I was fucked. Why did I rush that guy? I should have used a different gun. Alright. Of course, like when you're playing this normally, you only have a pistol. So you get this gun. So the next things I'm going to be doing is sound effects and, oh, not sound effects, ambient sounds and music, and that'll work with the battle system as well. Like this, I'm just gonna put a fucking grenade up there. Killed one of them. Go. Man, this would be pretty cool. I want to play the full version of this. Music and everything, like, all fucking going at once. Progress should be pretty good. I will be done with the video as soon. Let me get my shit. As soon as I finish this battle. Oh shit. Alright, good. Get this. Alright, so I'm gonna do the battle sequence. Oh fuck, that's bugged right now. Okay. And go. Battle begins. Yeah. I blew him up right. Alright. Learn my lesson not to... See, that doesn't sound like a minigun. And I still have to have this spin-up sound and stuff. They got grenades too. Alright, there you go. That was some gameplay with sound. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna end this now. I can't remember if there was anything else I needed to cover. Yeah, if I'm gonna be doing like really short updates like this, I'm probably not gonna stream. I like the idea of streaming. I'm probably not going to stream all the time. I did an 8-hour stream last night. I got 100 and something copyright thingies. That was pretty funny. I wonder who gets the credit. Like, talk about like splitting the pennies. Not that many people are even watching the video. But okay. With all that said, I think this is good. I'm going to end this now. This is a lot shorter than the stream was. Stay tuned for more. I'll do more updates. I'll get more going and all that jazz. And remember to vote me on Steemit if you support this project. I highly recommend just making a Steemit account if you can. Like, just look into it. Whatever. All right. There you go. Peace out. And done.